అంటారమ్మా SMPS. NAC, all of you right, stands for NAC, Network Interface Card. Make it fast. ఇంటర్నెట్ కావాలి డెస్క్టాప్ సిస్టమ్ కంటే ఎన్ఐసి ఉంటుండే ఇంతకుముందు, ఇప్పుడు లేదుగా, ఇప్పుడు యూజ్ చేయట్లేదు ఎన్ఐసి కార్డ్, అవుట్డేటెడ్ దిస్ వన్. ఇంటర్నెట్ కావాలంటే హాట్స్పాట్, వైఫై, ల్యాన్ కనెక్షన్, ఆల్ ద థింగ్స్ ఆర్ అవుట్డేటెడ్ ఆర్ అప్డేటెడ్. మన మొబైల్లో ఇంటర్నెట్ కావాలంటే 2 ఆప్షన్స్, ఐదర్ మొబైల్ డేటా ఆర్ వైఫై, లేకపోతే వేరే వాళ్ళని అడుగుతాం ఏంటది హాట్స్పాట్. ఎస్, ఐ థింక్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ నోస్. BIOS, basic, all of you right, BIOS stands for basic input output system. Make it fast. BIOS stands for basic input output system. BIOS chip antaru. A BIOS chip is very important computer component. In simple terms, the BIOS chip works of the computer when you turn it on and reminds it what ports it has and what they do. Right? Complete statement about BIOS chip. Complete statement available on the screen. మీ సిస్టమ్ ఆఫ్ చేశారు కదమ్మా, షట్ డౌన్ చేశారు కదా, నెక్స్ట్ డే వచ్చి ఆన్ చేశారు. నెక్స్ట్ డే వచ్చి ఆన్ చేసినప్పుడు డేట్ అండ్ టైం, కరెంట్ టైం వస్తుందా లేదా? అప్డేట్ అయింది కదా. అది ఆఫ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఎలా అప్డేట్ అయింది? ఓన్లీ విత్ హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ BIOS చిప్, బ్యాటరీ. ఓకే, దాంట్లో ఒక BIOS చిప్ ఉంటుంది, బ్యాటరీ ఉంటుంది. సో మీ దాంట్లో ఇలా బ్యాటరీ ఉన్నట్టే కదా, దీంట్లో అప్డేట్ అవుతుందా లేదా? 9:30 తర్వాత 9:31 వస్తుందా, 9:30 దగ్గర అయిపోతుందా? ఎస్, 9:30. ఇప్పుడు ఎంత వచ్చింది? ఎస్, 2:25. యూ విల్ గెట్ 2:26 ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్, 2:27. ఎస్, 4 o'clock. ఎస్, రెడీ టు ఫైట్ విత్ మీ. ఎస్ సార్, ఎస్, యూ వాంట్ టు మూవ్ అవుట్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ రూమ్, ఐ థింక్ కంపల్సరీ. సో ద థింగ్స్ ఆర్, no, it's not 4 o'clock, 2:25 only. Yes, you know the difference between without bias, with bias. Yes, correct. ల్యాప్టాప్ ఆఫ్ చేసినప్పుడు దీంట్లో కూడా అప్డేట్ అవుతున్నాయా లేదా అన్ని? టైం డేట్ చేంజ్ అవుతుందంటే ఓన్లీ విత్ హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. టర్న్ ఇట్ ఆన్, టర్న్ ఇట్ ఆఫ్, ఆల్సో నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఐ థింక్ ఆల్రెడీ గివెన్ ఓవర్ దిస్ వన్, we already updated. I'll have to write this one, computer information random. The only information in your computer can understand is on and off. I'll have to write on ante 1, off ante 0. Machine language information, binary representation antaru. We don't know that binary representation, but binary representation can understand machine very easily. Machine can understand only binary representation. It can't understand high level language instructions. Machine can understand only low level language instructions, also called binary representation. The millions of combinations of zeros and ones, the data represented here, finally the data is available in the next level. On means, off means, true means, zero means false. True ante 1, according to truth value ante enti 1, false value ante enti computer program lo, binary representation lo on ante, off ante 0. అమ్మ ఏముంది అలా, ఏం లేదు కదా, ఆన్ ఆఫ్, దాంట్లో ఏముంది, ఆన్ ఆఫే. this is the quiz. Can you operate a computer without the computer software? Amma, questions same raakandi. Just here I'm asking the questions. What is computer software? I think everyone knows. Software. Can you operate a computer without the computer software? No na. Mobile Android operating system లేకపోతే WhatsApp install చేస్తారా? 100% కదా. 100% we need operating system then followed by application programs. So programming compulsory. Hardware also compulsory. Program ఉంది, హార్డ్వేర్ లేదు, ఎక్కడ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తారు? నో ఛాన్స్ నా. We need both. We need hardware and software. Combination of both. Computer hardware and software. Forget about all this. No, not now. Yes, I already given the definition. Stop talking. Stop talking. Settle down fast. Stop talking. All of you just settle down fast. I think I already given the definition. Yes, correct? Computer is an electronic device which accepts the data from the user through which devices? Input devices. Processes it through CPU. Produces results through output devices. Okay? All of you right. Make it fast. Father of computer. Right, all of you. Charles. అవును, ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ ది కంప్యూటర్. మదర్ అనేది కనలేరు. వాడు జన్ కాబట్టి ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ ది కంప్యూటర్ అన్నాడు. లేడీ అయితే మదర్ ఆఫ్ ది కంప్యూటర్ అంటుండే. ఎస్ కరెక్ట్. మళ్ళీ గ్రాండ్ ఫాదర్ అంటే అబౌవ్ 60 అయితే గ్రాండ్ ఫాదర్ పెడదాం. వాడు గ్రాండ్ ఫాదర్ కాకముందే ఐడెంటిఫై చేశాడు కాబట్టి బిలో 50లో అంటే ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్ అన్నారు. బిలో 20లో అనుకుంటే చైల్డ్ ఆఫ్ ది కంప్యూటర్. దట్స్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. ఓకే. Father of the modern computer. Updated computer. Who's the father of updated modern computer? Alan Turing. Alan Turing. Basic architecture of the computer. John Van Neumann. Who's the father of computer? Who's the modern father of computer? Alan Turing. Basic architecture of the computer designed by using. Remember all these three, very important. So John Van Neumann architecture design consists of, all of you right, basic architecture of the computer design consists of control unit, ALU arithmetic logic unit, MU memory unit, registers and IOs. IOs ante inputs and outputs. So architecture of your CPU or other computer can be designed by using the third. Who's the father of modern computer? Alan Turing. Who's the father of computer? మెయిన్గా ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అంటారమ్మా. ఫస్ట్ డిజైన్ చేసిన వాడు ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా. హూజ్ ద ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్ అంటే గుర్తుంచుకోండి, చార్లెస్ బాబేజ్. ఆల్ ద రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది Secondary, primary belongs to Charles Babbage. Architecture designed by using John Van Neumann. And Alan Turing belongs to the design by using the modern computer, updated computer. And the architectures are consists of control unit, ALU. So our three blocks are designed. Those three blocks are designed with the help of CPU only by using the third inventor. Third person. Architecture of the computer can be designed with the help of third inventor. First takes the input, perform the input with the help of ALU operations, arithmetic and logical operations, and finally store your content in your memory unit. These are the two units are controlled by using control unit. Last line అవసరం లేదమ్మా. Write registers and input outputs. Just don't write the last line. Registers and IOs up to IOs. Or move fast. Make it fast. I'll close more number of things. It's already 2:30. We'll wait for a few more minutes. 1.5 hours left. Now tell me, RAM belongs to temporary or permanent? 1 peta equal to 10 power 10 power 9 equals to 1 tera equal to 1 mega equal to oh yes. Oh, lady వచ్చిందమ్మా. ఎంత అవసరం లేదు. Main parts of the computer: hardware, software, input devices, output devices, central processing unit, processing devices. Features of CPU, all of you write. Features of central processing unit. Many number of times this question available in your final exam. What are the different features and advantages of central processing unit? CPU is considered as the brain of the computer. ఇది లేకపోతే అయిపోయింది. Who's the heart of the computer? మదర్ బోర్డ్. CPU కాదు. CPU ఏంటి? బ్రెయిన్. ఇక్కడ బ్రెయిన్ ఉంటుంది, ఇక్కడ హార్ట్ ఉంటుంది. ఇక్కడ బ్రెయిన్, ఇక్కడ హార్ట్. దిస్ వన్ హార్ట్. Heart belongs to motherboard, brain belongs to. So all the things are executed from your brain, interlinked to your heart. But both the things are monitory, na? Both the things are monitory. CPU performs all types of data processing operations. All the data processing operations are done by using CPU. It stores data, intermediate results, and instructions, also called simply program. Program belongs to a set of instructions. Wait. అరే ఇక్కడ ఏముందో చూస్తున్నా, ఇక్కడ కంప్యూటర్ అని ఉంది, పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ ది కంప్యూటర్ అని ఉంది, ఇక్కడ రాయండి. It controls the operation of all the parts of the computer. It means what? CPU controls the operation of all parts of the computer. అన్ని పార్ట్స్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయ్యేది ఓన్లీ విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ CPU. మనం కూడా మన బాడీలో అన్ని పార్ట్స్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతున్నాయి అంటే హార్ట్ నుండా, బ్రెయిన్ నుండా? ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి. This is called intelligence, human intelligence. ఇది లేకపోతే ఇది ఉన్నా కూడా వేస్టే. ఇది లేకపోతే ఇది ఉన్నా కూడా వేస్తే. We need this intelligence. This one gives primary priority. Oh, oh, oh. Can I move to the next slide? It controls the operation of all the parts of the computer. That is called the last statement. It means CPU, Central Processing Unit. It means CPU. It controls the operation of all the parts of the computer. Oh, I'll have to draw the diagram. Make it fast. I'll have to draw this diagram. Only diagram. CPU itself has following three: memory or storage unit, control unit, ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. CPU. This one CPU na? CPU accept input and processing input at CPU. Finally, you will get the resultant value from the CPU. CPU takes the input, it gives the output, and CPU is zoom on. I'll try. First, divide. ఒక్క నిమిషమా అండి, జూమ్ చేస్తాను. గివ్ హ్యాండ్ ఫస్ట్ డయాగ్రామ్ డ్రా చేయండి. Once again, I'll move back to the full screen. So first draw here. కింద ఏముందమ్మా? కంట్రోల్ యూనిట్ ఏలు కింద ఏముంది? మెమోరీ యూనిట్. Oh, remember the diagram. If you will get the question from CPU, you need to write all those features, write all those blocks, need to draw this diagram. Okay. All these are this. Monitors means output or input? Output. The updated one here, this one monitor. This monitor available in your lab, I think. ఈ మానిటర్ ఇలా ఉంటుండే టీవీ ఇంత ముందు ఇలా బ్యాక్ సైడ్ వస్తుండే ఇప్పుడు వస్తుందా ఎల్ఈడి స్క్రీన్స్ ఆల్ దీస్ ఆర్ అప్డేటెడ్ వన్ and printers, impact printers, non-impact printers. Okay, all these are the output. Printer belongs to output or input? Speaker, projector, display, scanner, scanner, Xerox, Xerox machine. You will get the print out from Xerox machine. Na? Scanner means it takes the information. Scanner, cam scanner నుండి తీసుకుంటారు కదా. Cam scanner belongs to input. Scanner, which one? Printer, Xerox, speaker, keyboard, mouse, joystick. All of you write this very important diagram. Storage unit or memory unit divided into primary memory, secondary memory, cache memory. Very important diagram about storage devices. Memory can be divided into 3 blocks: primary memory, secondary memory, cache memory. Your task is to find out the information about cache memory. Okay, here I am giving about the information about cache memory. మీ టాస్క్ చేసి రాసి నోట్స్ రాసుకోండి. ర్యామ్, 2 types of RAM: static RAM and dynamic RAM. ROM, PROM, EPROM, EEPROM. PROM అంటే ప్రోగ్రామబుల్ రీడ్ ఓన్లీ మెమరీ. EPROM అంటే ఎరేజబుల్ ప్రోగ్రామబుల్ read only memory. Electrically erasable programmable read only memory. EEPROM. This one ROM, PROM, EPROM, EEPROM. ఎస్కేప్ చేస్తే కనబడుతుంది మీకు. జూమ్ చేస్తానా అండి. And secondary memories are hard disk, CD, DVD, zip drive, flash drive. All these are secondary storage devices. Primary storage, those are RAM and ROM. RAM లో స్టాటిక్ అండ్ డైనమిక్ ఉంటుంది. రోమ్ లో 3 టైప్స్ ఉంటుంది. మీకు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అవసరం లేదు, గుర్తుంచుకోండి. స్టాండ్స్ ఫర్ ర్యాండ్ ఇన్ యువర్ నోట్స్. PROM, ప్రోగ్రామబుల్ రీడ్ ఓన్లీ మెమొరీ. EPROM, erasable, yes, erasable programmable read only memory. EEPROM, electrically erasable programmable RAM. Very important information available on the screen. Need to remember this diagram up to the last. Many number of questions will ask at the time of placements. Memory can be divided into how many types? 3 types: primary memory, secondary memory, cache memory. Your task is to find out the information history about the cache memory, write in your notes, and the task is divided here in our hands: primary and secondary. Primary belongs to read only memory, random access memory, static RAM and dynamic RAM, and ROM 3 types: PROM, EROM, EPROM, EPROM. Okay, and all the devices those are available now in our hands: floppy disk, magnetic tape, CD, DVD, flash drive. All those are related to one single block, belongs to secondary memory. Primary memory, also called main memory, but I will give if possible in the next slide. Available or not, I don't know. Oh, and very important here, and I'm giving one more tip at the time of writing your exam. So if you are drawing a diagram, just don't draw a diagram using free hands. మన ఇప్పుడు మీ నోట్స్లో ఫ్రీ హ్యాండ్స్ డయాగ్రామ్ డ్రా చేస్తున్నారు కదా, ఎగ్జామ్లో అలా డ్రా చేయొద్దు. యూజ్ స్టేషనరీ ఐటమ్స్. కంపల్సరీ యూజ్ స్కేల్ అండ్ పెన్సిల్, not using pen. If you are drawing a diagram using pen, out of 6 or 7 marks, you will get only 1 or 2 marks. If you are using any diagram in your answer script with the help of a pen, you will get minus 5 marks. And just don't draw a diagram using free hands. Compulsory use scale and pencil, sharpener, eraser. These 4 things are mandatory. If you draw a diagram using free hands or pen, you will get very less marks. Based on your performance, based on your presentation, on your answer script, you will get very less marks. Based on your presentation is very good, on your answer script, you will get more marks. And I'll give few more tips and tricks in the next level, okay? This is the first and foremost tip and trick at the time of drawing a diagram on your answer script. Draw a diagram using pencil or pen? Pencil. Draw a diagram using free hands or using scale? ఇప్పుడు ఇది స్కేల్ అవసరమా అవసరం లేదా? స్కేల్తో డయాగ్రామ్ కాకుండా ఇప్పుడు మీరు డ్రా చేసిండ్రు కదా నోట్స్లో, అలా డ్రా చేస్తే ఎన్ని మార్క్స్ పడితే అవుట్ ఆఫ్ 10? ఓన్లీ 1 mark you will get. Only 1 or 2 marks. Oh, big diagram. Primary are also called, right? Just primary, just don't draw this diagram. I'll give this slide. Primary memory also called main memory. Write in your note, that's it. I'll give this one to you. RAM divided into how many types? 2 types, static RAM and dynamic RAM. ROM divided into how many types? PROM, EPROM and EPROM. PROM stands for programmable read-only memory, and EPROM stands for erasable programmable read-only memory. Okay, and EEPROM, electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. I'll give all those. Not enough to explain all this. And all these are the very important tabular representation about RAM and ROM. Okay, చాలాసార్లు ఈ క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చిందమ్మా. So explain about the difference. Compare and contrast between RAM and ROM. Compare and contrast between RAM and ROM. RAM definition stands for uses, volatility, types. Finally, you will get all the 10 marks. 10 out of 10. Already I have given the complete information. Okay. And now tell me, I'll have to write only this statement. Cache memory, right? Only definition I will give. Cache memory. Cache memory. A cache is a place to store something temporarily. కొంతవరకు స్టోర్ చేసి I want to store one message or one variable or one data type up to some time in one memory location. That memory is called cache memory. That memory is also called temporary memory. Cache memory is also called CPU memory, also called random access memory, but RAM, but this is up to temporary. Yes, RAM is temporary or permanent? RAM. మళ్ళీ మర్చిపోయారు, కన్ఫ్యూజ్ కావద్దు, ఒక్కటే గుర్తుంచుకోండి, రెండోది రెండే అంతే. Second one, second case, that's it. RAM belongs to temporary or permanent? ROM belongs to. Yes. Cache is temporary or permanent? Temporary. Just don't write all those. Only write the cache belongs to. Cache belongs to. Just write only cache belongs to. It's a random access memory. One of the different type of random access memory. But mainly we are using primary memory, secondary memory. Primary memory lo malli emunnayi RAM and ROM. RAM belongs to once again cache. So all of you write here ASCII, ASCII, citing ASCII, 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 ASCII. Forget about all the diagrams are available on the screen. Write ASCII, ASCII, ASCII. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Is the standard code the computer industry created to represent characters. If you write about ASCII definition, ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Each and every action you're having one ASCII value. If you press any key on the keyboard, that perform one action, that action contains one value, that value is also called ASCII value. Okay? If you press small a, it contains one ASCII value. If you press capital A, it perform an action, that action contains one value, that value is also called ASCII. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Is the standard code the computer industry created to represent the characters. More than how many characters? 64 characters. More than 64 characters. ASCII program కూడా ఉంటుందమ్మా. The next level I will give about ASCII clearly. Till now ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Is the standard code that designed by American industry, okay, that designed to standard code the computer industry created to represent the number of characters to perform an action. That action contains one value, that value is also called ASCII value. All these are the secondary memories. Hard drive, floppy disk, flash memory. Flash memory means pen drives. మీ దాంట్లో ఉన్నాయి కదా మొబైల్లో ఎస్డి కార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా. అండ్ ఇవేంటి ఇవి మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ టేప్, ఫ్లాష్ మెమరీ, పెన్ డ్రైవ్. ఇదేంటిది సిడి, ఆప్టికల్ డిస్క్. సిడి ర్యామ్ స్టాండ్స్ ఫర్ డిజిటల్ వీడియో డిస్క్, మదర్ బోర్డ్. All of you write generations of a computer. Generations of Generations are classifications of a computer. Make it fast. Very important question. Explain about the computer generations. What's the basic idea to create a computer? The basic idea about the computation. The basic idea backend available. The foundation for a computer is abacus. Without abacus in our hands, computer not available. I'll have to write the title for this. Generation and classification of a computer. Just write only abacus. It is known to be the first mechanical calculating device. That's it. Just don't write anything. This I'll give the complete slides. Don't be hurry. Don't be hurry. I'll give the complete lecture notes also for you. Okay. I'll prepare and I'll post in your WhatsApp group to anyone. Share in your groups. Abacus, it is known to be the first mechanical calculating device. కంప్యూటర్ రాకముందు ఫస్ట్ అబాకస్ అనే ఐడియా వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు అబాకస్ అనే ఒక క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ ఉంటుంది కదా, క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ ఐ థింక్ మెనీ ఆఫ్ ది పర్సన్ నోస్. సో ఇలా 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 క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసి ఆన్సర్ చెప్తారు. 2+3, 3+2 అని ఫైనల్గా రిజల్ట్ చెప్తారు. ఇట్స్ కాల్డ్ అబాకస్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ బేసిక్ ఫౌండేషన్ ఫర్ యువర్ కంప్యూటర్, దట్ ఈస్ అబాకస్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్. Generation computer వచ్చింది అంటే only because of this abacus. Without abacus in our hands, computer not available. Abacus is made up of wooden frame in which ROD were fitted across with round speeds and so on and so on. Different information available. I don't want to explain about the abacus. That is not in our case. Who is the foundation of the computer generation? Abacus. The foundation for a computer, that is abacus. It's a mechanical computer. Next, right here, second foundation to create a computer. Napier bones. Napier's bones. Just don't write anything for this. అలా ఉంటుందమ్మా ఆ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ బట్టి సెకండ్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ ఫౌండేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఏ కంప్యూటర్. కంప్యూటర్ జనరేట్ కావడానికి నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్, దట్ ఈస్ నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటేషన్, దట్ ఈస్ కంప్యూటర్ అంటే కంప్యూటేషన్. ఫస్ట్ కంప్యూటేషన్ స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ అబాకస్. సెకండ్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటేషన్ అప్డేటెడ్ హియర్. దిస్ ఈస్ Napier's bones. Napier scientist name. Just write only the blue line. Napier bones, second level. Next, make it fast, make it fast. Just write only this one. Just don't all this. I will give all these statements, okay? No need to write all this. It's not required for you, okay? It's not required for you. The thing available in the next level, the generations of computer. These are the not generations of a computer. They are the foundation to generate a computer. Make it fast. What's the next one? Third level of computation here started to identified in 1642. 1642. That is Pascal calculator. Pascal calculator. ఇలా ఉంది అమ్మ పాస్కల్ క్యాలిక్యులేటర్. 1642లో డిజైన్ చేశారు. 1642లో థర్డ్ ఫౌండేషన్ టు క్రియేట్ టు జనరేట్ ఎ కంప్యూటర్, దట్ ఈస్ పాస్కల్ కంప్యూటర్. I'll give a short 5 to 10 minutes break within 2 minutes. I'll give a short 5 to 10 minutes break within 2 minutes. French scientists introduced this third foundation of a computer, Pascal computer. Over in which year? 1642. Next calculator. So this one, this is not a computer. The next level of the computer to generate, Leibniz calculator, Pascal calculator, Leibniz calculator in the year 1671. One more thing updated from Pascal to the next level. From Pascal to the next. This is the history of the computer, okay? But this is not a computer. Computer inka raledu. In our hands, computer raledu. Foundation, all these are. Start from abacus. Still we are using abacus. Yes, correct? పిల్లల దగ్గర స్కూలింగ్లో నేర్పిస్తారు. ఓకే, అబకస్ క్లాసెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఇలా 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 అంటే డైరెక్ట్ చెప్పేస్తాడు ఆన్సర్ అవుడు. వాడు ఇలా చెప్తారు దేవుడు. Next, our first generation of computer designed in which year? 1837. Who's the father of computer? All of you write this one. The computer name, that is analytical engine. The first step started to invent a computer with the help of one very important inventor. Who's the father of a computer? Charles Babbage, in the year 1837. ఇలా ఉండే అమ్మ కంప్యూటర్, ఏదో రంగుల రాట్నంలే ఉంది కదా. ఇలా ఉండే కంప్యూటర్. కంప్యూటర్ అప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు ఇలా ఉండే. ఇంకా అప్డేట్ అవుతూ వస్తుంది, నేను చెప్తాను తర్వాత. 1837 first computer. Now this is not the first generation of the computer. Oh, now all of you write here, then I'll close after this. Write only computer generations. First generation starts from. Now the first generation starts from 1942 to 1959. Generations of a computer. Right side heading. All of you right side heading. All of you right side heading. Generations or classifications of a computer. First generation of a computer in between 1942 to 1959. First generation of a computer 1942 to 1959. The duration available. So the first computer invented in which year? 1942. Second generation of a computer starts from 1959 to 1965. Second generation duration 1959 to 1965. Third generation of the computer updated here 1965 to 75. 10 years available. Third generation. Now we are in which generation of a mobile communication? 5G. Yes, correct. 5G. Still many of the people are using 4G also. So already released 5G now. So just tell me 5G only. Released and many of the members are using 5G now. So just we are in which generation? 5G. Already 6G released and using in Japan. 6G already released, using in Japan. Petabytes of information within a fraction of seconds downloaded from your application in Japan. Using that 6th generation mobile communication. Third, 1965 to 1975. Fourth, 75 to 88. Fourth generation, 75 to 88. 13 years are available. This fourth generation. Now we are in which generation of a computer? Fifth generation of a computer. 1988 to till now. Present. 1988 to till now. 1942 లో ఫౌండేషన్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది. And till now we are in which generation? Fifth generation. Okay, I'll go for the next level. The next 5 minutes. Okay, after 5 minutes. Just take a 5 to 10 minutes break. Make it fast. Come back within 5 minutes. Come back within 5 minutes. large amount of information used in satellites, military applications, and so on and so on. Big amount of application. Mainframes means servers. I'll show all those with the help of an example screen available. Computer can be divided into three categories, three classification: analog, digital, and hybrid. Digital can be divided into four types, already given in the first slide: supercomputers, mainframes, mini computers, and microcomputers, also called simply PCs, personal computers. This is analog computer. Just don't write anything. Just don't write anything. Here I'm showing the screens. That's it. Okay. Analog computer looks like here. The first analog computer looks like a reading here. Okay, based on the calculation. Analog computer looks like here. Analog computer updated to which computer? Digital computer. Digital computer here. This one. Our computer, smartest one. Yes, correct. Which one smart? Analog or digital? Digital is a combination of three: input devices, output devices, and in between CPU, processing device. Okay. The most commonly used computer, that is analog or digital? Digital. Very important. Our own laptop, our own desktop system. Now this is the combination of both. Hybrid. Combination of both means combination of analog plus digital. Okay. That is equal to hybrid combination. Both the types of computer. Hybrid computer is used in which area? Hospitals. Okay. Hybrid computers are used in hostels or hospitals. Hospitals, not in hostels. Okay. Not in your kite hostel. Nearby Kakinada hospital. Need to check the heartbeat. Need to check the heartbeat. Check the heartbeat with the help of this hybrid computer. Check the heartbeat with the help of this hybrid computer. Combination of both. Analog plus digital available. Classification of digital computers based on the size of the data. Based on the size of the data. First size of the data, large amount of data we can store in supercomputer. Supercomputer ఎట్లుందమ్మా చూసారు ఎప్పుడన్నా? అలా ఉందా? Supercomputer that belongs to the fastest type of computer. Supercomputers are very expensive. It's not our purpose. It's for military applications. It's for satellite purpose. It's for ISRO. It's for NASA. It's for big concept. Okay. Settle down fast. Stop talking, Amma. Enough. Stop talking. Settle down fast. Few more minutes left to leave from the lab. Okay. Up to a few minutes. Just keep quiet. Next.
చెప్తుంటే వినపడట్లేదా?
Mainframe computer. Yes. This is called servers. More number of servers are interconnected to transfer your own data from one end to another end, like Gmail database server, Amazon database server. Okay, big amount of database servers are stored here like this. Data centers అంటారు కదా, అమెజాన్ డాటా సెంటర్, గూగుల్ డాటా సెంటర్స్ అంటారు కదా, వాడి యొక్క డాటా ఇలా స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటాడు. వాడి కంప్యూటర్ ఇలా ఉంటుంది, ఒక పెద్ద వేర్ హౌస్ అంత ఉంటుంది కంప్యూటర్. మెయిన్ ఫ్రేమ్స్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ ది computer in digital. Now mini computers, types of mini computers, start from your desktop, my laptop, next notebook, next a smartest one like gaming laptops, next tabs, next your smartphones. Okay, all these are the things are updated from starts to the last year. Desktop still we are using now. Still we are using all this. All these are the things are useful. These are not outdated one. These are useful things to many people based on our purpose. Based on this purpose, here I am using laptop. Based on I want to send a data through WhatsApp. I want to use my mobile. Yes. So at that time I want to use. I want to show some pictures or anything, or I want to show my online classes to my people or my childs. So compulsory I want to use tablets or notebooks. Okay. So all these other things are changed from desktop to the smartphone. The things are gone from desktop to smartphone. దీంట్లో ఏదైనా అవుట్డేట్ అయిందమ్మా? We are still using in your lab desktop system. Now a laptop available in front of you. Notebook also available. Okay. To the business purpose. Hybrid computer also available. Tablet still we are using, and your smartphone. Each and every people available in your pocket, in your bag, smartphone. So this is the personal computer. I think this is our personal purpose now. This computer only exclusively for our personal purpose, personal case we are using. Now the last here for this types of networks. I'll have to write types of networks. Types of networks. Only the types of networks available according to your introduction part. Then I'll go for the definition of algorithm and so on. So types of networks. First one, local area network. Local area network. Local area network. Within your room, the systems are interconnected. Means in your lab, 60 systems are interconnected to one single server with one printer and so on. That is called LAN. Local area network. Within your space, within your room, all these 60 or 100 or 200 systems or 1000 systems are interconnected. That is called local area network. If you are connected only one system, that is not a network. More than two number of systems are interconnected, that is called a network. Group of systems. మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటామమ్మా, మాట్లాడుకోవద్దు, బాగుండదు. So we need to communicate with another people or conference people. That is called communication, called network. A computer network, CN, subject available in the next level. CN, subject, computer network subject available in the next level, maybe in 2 or 3.1 according to your regulation, I don't know. A computer network that links devices within a building or group of adjacent. Within a building, within a room, group of systems are interconnected, that is called LAN. And పక్క రూమ్ ఈ రూమ్ కూడా కనెక్ట్ చేసామనుకోండి, that is called little bit very big network, that is called MAN, metropolitan area network. All the metropolitan areas are interconnected around the world, that is called WAN, wide area network. That is simply an example for the internet. Very easy to transfer within a fraction of seconds. Your data transfer from your mobile to any other mobile in the world. Yes, correct? Within a fraction of seconds using wide area network. Using wide area network. Best example for wide area network, that is internet. Okay. Local area network, that is your lab. Lab systems are interconnected. Okay. If you are having few branches for KIET in Kakinada or in Hyderabad or in all the other branches are interconnected, that is MAN. Around the world branches are interconnected, that is called WAN. In your hand, 5 LANs are available. 5 LANs. This is one LAN available in one area, in another area, another area, another area. Only out of 5, 3 LANs are interconnected, means MAN, metropolitan area network. All the 5 LANs are interconnected, that is called WAN, wide area network. Okay, you got an idea? Smallest one, small network, that is LAN. MAN means you are covering more distance, covering the complete distance, that is called wide area network. Okay, I'll show. I'll have to write wide area network around the world. World available in your hands. World available in your hands. You need to transfer from your laptop or desktop, from your tablet or from your smartphone. A data is transferred within a fraction of a second from your area to any area in the world through WAN. Best example for WAN, that is internet. Wide area network. I'll take this. That's bad.
ఏ క్లాస్ ఇంకా అయిపోలేదు 5 వరకు. కూర్చోండి. కాదు, కూర్చోండి. నాయిస్ రాకూడదు. సైలెంట్గా ఉండండి. ఎవడరాడు లేచి నుంచోండి. బాయ్స్ అందరు లేచి నుంచోండి రా ఒకసారి. బాబోయ్ ఎవడరా లేరా. లే జోక్గా ఉందా. లే స్టేజ్ మీద ఎక్కు. చెప్తున్నా నేను, నీ పర్మిషన్ అడగట్లా. ఎక్కు. ఎక్కురా. పళ్ళకేమన్నా తేవాలా ఎక్కడానికి, లేకపోతే నువ్వు ఇదే మెయింటైన్ చేయండి. నేను మళ్ళీ మైక్లో మాట్లాడానంటే ఇంకోలా ఉంటుంది.
Gemma, stop talking. Settle and pause. If the day scholars classwork up to 4 or 5, you'll know within a short span of time. Hostlers compulsory, the classwork ends at 5 o'clock. Wait up to 5. Okay. Stop talking. Settle and pass. Only 1 hour left now. Only 1 hour. You are sitting from morning onwards. I need to take a class. Number of hours. No problem. Okay. But compulsory, I need to give a break. Short break. So you will get a short break within an hour. No problem. Within an hour. Now, I think you got a difference in between. How many networks totally I already given just now? 3. First, LAN. LAN stands for enough. Last, stop talking. LAN stands for man stands for. I will give that one. Okay. The updated one, the internet, the popular one available on the screen, that is WAN stands for. It covers the complete distance. It covers the complete distance over the globe. Globe interconnected. Globe available in your hands. Okay. Uh, Go to the next slide. Metropolitan area network. Compare in between LAN and WAN. In between LAN and MAN or WAN. In between LAN and WAN. One more. Big network compared to LAN. Small network compared to WAN. Remember. LAN కు WAN కు మధ్యలో ఇంకొకటి ఉందా ఏంటది మెట్రోపాలిటన్ ఏరియా నెట్వర్క్ Now just I will give an example. Now Kakinada available. Kakinada systems are interconnected. Now and Hyderabad or Kurnool, all the systems are interconnected. So Telangana and Andhra Pradesh states are interconnected. So Telangana one LAN and Andhra Pradesh one LAN, and all the states are interconnected. That is MAN. All the countries are interconnected. That is called WAN. Think got the difference? One state belongs to one LAN. Few states are interconnected MAN, and all the states and all the countries are interconnected. You cover the complete distance over the globe available in your hands. That is equal to WAN. Any doubt? LAN, small network in your room, and it covers the distance little bit more. That is MAN, metropolitan area network, and covers the complete distance. That is wide area network. Okay. And one more very important screen available in the next. All of you write this extensions. .doc document, Microsoft Word document. Many number of times this one available in your objective question related to computer exams. .doc అంటే document file అమ్మ, Microsoft Word document, Microsoft MS Word అంటారు, MS Word document. Star dot ppt, star అంటే ఫైల్ నేమ్ వస్తుంది, డాట్ ppt పవర్ పాయింట్ presentation file, ppt file. .pmp bitmap image file, bitmap image file. .doc Microsoft Word document file, popular file formats. All these are still we are using in many areas in many number of times in your curriculum. .pmp bitmap image file, the popular image file JPEG, JPG, JPEG image. Excel spreadsheet, .xls, and each and every software can be executed by using .exe file, executable file antaru, .exe file. And we need to back up your software with the help of .pak backup file. .doc document file, also called Word document. .ppt PowerPoint presentation file. .bmp bitmap image file. .jpeg JPG image. .xls Excel spreadsheet. .exe Windows executable file. If you want to install any operating system, or if you want to install any application, if you want to install any software compulsory, we need .exe file. If you double click on that .exe file, that executable file executes number of programs in the next level backend. Finally, the application software installed in your system, in your mobile, in your desktop, in your tablet. Oh, right, once again, 5 generations of computer. You given the number of years now. Already I given the tabular representation of this, but this one very important question. 5 generations of computers started from which year? First generation started from which year? 1942. Okay. Till now we are using which generation? Fifth generation. We are in which generation of computer? Present generation, that is fifth generation only. Update and update in fifth generation. Okay. The things are updated or added here, but that is equal to fifth generation only till present. And now I'll go for the first generation of computer. Based on the design, based on the storage, based on the content we are updated here, the generation starts from first generation to the last. Currently, how many generations? Now, first generation of computers starts from 1942. I don't know, this year matched is only 1 or 2 years, no problem. 1942 actually, but 1940 also started. 1940 to 1956 also correct, but just don't remember. What are the features are available in this? They are often enormous and taking up entire room. ఒక రూమ్ మొత్తం ఉంటుండే అమ్మ కంప్యూటర్ అంటే ఫస్ట్ జనరేషన్. ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ ఈ టేబుల్ పైన పడిపోయింది అంతే కదా. ద థింగ్ ఆర్ అవుట్డేటెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఫస్ట్ జనరేషన్ టు దిస్ పీసీ. ఓకే, ఇంకా ఇక్కడే అప్డేట్ అయిపోయింది. ఇంకా ఎక్కడికి అయిపోయింది? హ్యాండీ డివైస్, హ్యాండ్ హెల్డ్ డివైస్. ఎస్ కరెక్ట్. దిస్ ఆల్సో కంప్యూటర్. వెరీ ఈజీ టు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ డేటా ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ డివైస్ టు ఎనీ డివైస్ ఇన్ ద వరల్డ్. ఎస్, త్రూ ద ఇంటర్నెట్. నెక్స్ట్ advantage, all of you write. All of you write advantage. First generation of computer advantage and drawbacks. I'll give advantage and drawbacks only. It was only electronic device. First device to hold memory. First device hold memory. Processing అనేది చాలా తక్కువ ఉండేమో. Disadvantage here, large in size. It occupies one room. It occupies entire a big hall like this seminar hall. ఈ హాల్ మొత్తం ఉంటుండే కంప్యూటర్. వాక్యూమ్ ట్యూబ్స్ బర్న్ ఫ్రీక్వెంట్లీ. దే వర్ ప్రొడ్యూసింగ్ హీట్. ఆ రూమ్లోకి వెళ్తే, ఇప్పుడు మీరు మెస్లోకి వెళ్తే ఎంత హీట్ వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడికి వస్తే కూడా అంత హీట్. ఇప్పుడు అలా లేదు ఛాన్స్. అన్ని లోపల కూలర్స్ ఉంటాయి. ల్యాప్టాప్లో కూడా కింద ఫ్యాన్ ఉంటుంది కదమ్మా, మీ సిపిలో కూడా ఫ్యాన్ ఉంటుంది. అంటే నియర్ బై వెళ్తే మనకు హీట్ జనరేట్ కాదు. సో ఆల్ ద కూలర్స్ ఆర్ అవైలబుల్ టు యువర్ ఎస్ఎంపిఎస్. అండ్ ఫైనల్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ గుడ్ component device to cool that particular processor with the help of a fan. They were producing heat. Maintenance problems, big maintenance problems are available with the help of first generation of your computer. 1-2 years అడిటేనే ఏం కదమ్మా, బస్ బిట్వీన్ గుర్తుంచుకోండి అంతే. సో అలా ఉంటుంది ఎగ్జామ్లో ఫస్ట్ జనరేషన్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్. డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఏమైనా అడిగాడు వాడు, జస్ట్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ అడుగుతాడు అంతే. మీకు ఉన్నది ఇంట్రడక్షన్, జనరేషన్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్స్, ప్లస్ అండ్ మైనస్, దట్స్ ఇట్. డ్రాబ్యాక్స్ అండ్ డిసడ్వాంటేజ్. Go. Can we go to the second generation? Now we are in 1940. Now we are in 1940, in between 1956 or 1960, I don't know. Need to move to the second generation. We want this laptop, fifth generation laptop, within fraction of minutes. Oh, yes, go to the second generation. Start from, మీ దాంట్లో ఎంత ఉందమ్మా? Okay, no problem. Just write this advantage and disadvantage. And few of the spokes we have in the different years are available. Forget about those years. Just we need to pick up the display screen of the second generation of your computer. Size reduced considerably. The very fastest computer updated compared to your first generation, and very much reliable. Very much reliable. Reduce the size of the computer. But disadvantage here, once again they overheat quickly. తొందర హీట్ అవుతుండే అమ్మ. చిప్స్ అండ్ వాక్యూమ్ ట్యూబ్స్ తొందరగా బర్న్ అయిపోతుండే. For this second generation computer. Drawback of this. Maintenance problems, once again, still maintenance problems are available in your second generation. Few of the drawbacks are rectified from first generation, but still two very important drawbacks are identified in your second generation. Overheated quickly. Overheated quickly. Maintenance problems. Or so many number of times. Uh, this question available in your final exam from first unit. Go to the next generation here. Now we are in between 1971 up to different semiconductors and silicon chips are introduced in your second generation. Added advantage here, and the operating system also updated. Monitor size also reduced, and allow different devices to run the number of programs. And finally, the generation of the third computers are available in between 64 to 71. Again to the information here, the computer available on the screen here, third generation, plus and minus. ICs are very small in size compared to second generation. Integrated chips, integrated circuits are very small in chip size. ICs are introduced from third generation. ICs, integrated circuits, ICs are introduced, are very small in size. Up to second generation, we are using vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes వల్ల heat generate అయ్యేది. దానివల్ల vacuum tubes తీసేసి ICs తీసుకొచ్చారు. Integrated circuits. Okay, ICs are very small in size, improved performance compared to 1 and 2, and production cost also very cheap, less expensive compared to 1 and 2. The drawbacks are ICs are sophisticated, little bit expensive. ఐఫోన్ ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ అయినా కొందరు పర్చేస్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా. సో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద బడ్జెట్, ఓకే, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ యువర్ బడ్జెట్. సో 25లో ఫోన్ వస్తుంది, 1 lakhలో కూడా ఫోన్ వస్తుంది, సేమ్ ఫీచర్స్. దట్ బిగ్ డిఫరెన్స్ అవైలబుల్. ఐసీస్ ఆర్ సోఫిస్టికేటెడ్ ఆల్సో. వీఆర్ ఇన్ థర్డ్ జనరేషన్ మీన్స్ కంపల్సరీ వీ నీడ్ టు reduce all those drawbacks are available in 1 and 2. So only one drawback available in third generation here. ICs are little bit expensive compared to your vacuum tubes. Heat completely reduced. Okay, size also completely reduced, but little bit expensive compared to your vacuum tubes in third generation of computers. So more performance are identified, increased performance in your third generation compared to 1 and 2. ICs are introduced in which generation? Third generation. Remember, ICs are introduced. అంటే హీట్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ వెళ్ళిపోయింది ఇక. ఆ రూమ్లోకి వెళ్ళినా అక్కడ నియర్ బైకి వెళ్ళినా హీట్ అనేది రాదు. ఓకే, next fourth generation here, this one, and fifth generation, present and beyond. Okay, present and beyond, for combination of both fourth and fifth. Now the things are updated here. We are using still fifth generation. The updated one, the new updated computers are available on the screen with updated technology. Operating systems are updated. Now we are using Windows 11 or 12. 11, and Which processor? i5, i7, i9, i11 also available. Just check it out in Amazon. Okay, based on your budget, we need to purchase. And the things are very smart now. It looks smarter compared to your first generation. Yes, it looks very smart compared to your first generation. All the things are updated. CPU ఇంత పెద్దగా ఉంటుండే CPU మా టైంలో ఇంత అయింది ఇప్పుడు CPU ఇంతే. Laptop, desktop systems are updated in your fifth generation. Fifth generation computers are very smarter compared to all the other generations. Okay. I'll have to write this title: Algorithm and Pseudocodes. Algorithm and Pseudocodes. Algorithm and Pseudocodes. It's also one of the very important question from your first unit. What is an algorithm? Anyone knows? I think everyone knows. What's the definition of an algorithm? What's the definition of an algorithm? What's the definition of an algorithm? What's that by Wikipedia definition? All of you write? Just don't write by Wikipedia definition. Write one definition here. Only the first line. Just don't write on the next one. An algorithm is a sequence of finite instructions, comma, often used for calculation and data processing. All of you write? An algorithm is a sequence of finite and sequence. Rendu important amma. Sequence of finite instructions. Now, according to your timetable, how many hours are available? Start from morning to evening? 6 hours, I think. Yes, 6 hours. Total 5 hours. So you are executed first hour according to your timetable, then followed by second, then followed by third, fourth, and fifth. So all the hours are distributed like this. All the hours are distributed and executed according to your timetable. Start from first hour to the last hour, or last hour to first hour. First hour to last hour only. All the steps are executed in sequence. First execute the step 1, step 2, step 3 up to last. And how many number of instructions are available? Finite or infinite? Infinite means thousand or lakhs or crores. But in every algorithm, we are having only finite set of instructions. Okay, finite set of instruction. You know here up to some extent we need to close this session. వెయిట్ చేస్తారు నైట్ 12 దాకా అంటే వెయిట్ చేస్తారా అందరూ వారిపోతారు ఇప్పటికే సో కంపల్సరీ వీ నీడ్ టు ఎక్స్టెండ్ అప్ టు finite amount of time. Finite, that plays a very important role in every and any algorithm. Compulsory we need to execute how many instructions? Finite sequence of instructions are to be executed start from first step to the last step. Okay, that is according to the Wikipedia definition. Now all of you write this very important diagrammatical representation and definition of an algorithm. Algorithm contain input list, it gives output list. In between input and output, the definition available here about an algorithm. It is a step-by-step method for solving a problem or doing a task. One task available in your hand, the task is divided into the number of levels. All those levels, all those steps are executed start from first step to the last step in sequence. So all those steps are available in your hand. Those are finite, not infinite. Finite number of steps are executed start from first to the last in sequence. Finally, that is called an algorithm. Accepted input list. Finally, after execution of the last step, you will get an outcome. That is also called output list. Algorithm takes what? Input list. It gives what? Output list. In between input list and output list, what is the definition of an algorithm? It is a step-by-step procedure to perform one problem to solve one problem, to execute one task in finite number of steps. Ace colors also up to 5, 4, 4, 1, 5. Okay. Oh, this one. Make it fast. Make it fast. Any doubt in algorithm? Algorithm means what? One problem available. That problem is divided into the number of steps. Finite number of steps or infinite number of steps? Finite number of steps. All those finite number of steps are executed in sequence or non-sequence? In sequence. In sequence means first to last. Okay. All the steps are executed in sequential representation from first step to the last step. Okay. That is called an algorithm definition. Accepted input list, and finally it gives the resultant value through output list. So all of you write here properties. Within few minutes, you are released from this hall only to the day scholars. Only to the day scholars. Half an hour more for hustlers. Half an hour more, I think up to 4:25 to 5 to 5 or 10 to 5 or 5 o'clock to hustlers. Within 5 to 10 minutes, I close, and all the day scholars are moving out from this hall. Vacate this hall within 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, okay? Allow me to write the properties of an algorithm. 100% question from first unit. This is define an algorithm and give the properties of an algorithm. What are the different properties of an algorithm? Finiteness, absence of ambiguity, sequence of definition, input and output definition, effectiveness, scope of definition. If you write within 2 to 3 lines for all the properties, you will get 10 marks. Properties of an algorithm belongs to a very big star ranked question from your first unit, from PPS. Rank one question from PPS. Rank one question from PPS. Explain about the different properties of an algorithm, but before that, define an algorithm. Finiteness, absence of ambiguity. Okay, move out of Monday scholars. అన్లిమిటెడ్ ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళదిగా ఎగ్జాస్ట్ అయిపోతుంది కదా. సో ఐ విల్ గివ్ ద ఎగ్జిట్ ఆల్సో ఫర్ యూ విత్ ఇన్ ఫ్యూ మినిట్స్. ఐ విల్ గివ్ ఎగ్జిట్ ఆఫ్టర్ దిస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్. The execution of a programmed algorithm must be complete after finite number of operations have been performed. Otherwise, we cannot claim that the execution produces a solution. అన్ని ఫైనైట్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆపరేషన్స్ ఆర్ స్టెప్స్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతూనే ఫైనల్ సొల్యూషన్ వస్తుంది. 2 + 3 * 5. Yes, these two members na. First one, yes, stand in your place. Stand in your place. 2 + 3 * 5. What's the answer? 2 + 3 * 5. 2 + 3 * 5. 25 or 17? 2 + 3 * 5. I think everyone knows. First, we need to execute which operation? Multiplication. Bodmas rule, na? Multiplication. So first we need to execute highest priority operation star. So brackets unte 2 + 3 దగ్గర brackets unte 2 + 3 execute చేస్తాం. 5 * 5 అవుతుంది. But 2 + 3 * 5 అంటే 3 * 5 15 + 2 17. So 2 operations ఉన్నాయి. So finally 2 + 3 * 5 లో 3 * 5 వేశారు. 3 * 5 అంటే ఎంతమ్మా? 15. 2 + 15 అంటే సొల్యూషన్ అది ఆ ప్రాబ్లంకు? No. Which one equal to the solution? 17 is equal to the final answer for that problem. Yes. So 17 is equal to the final solution, or 2 + 15 belongs to the solution? Only 17 is equal to the final solution. Anni steps execute chestene solution vastadi. Ikkada kuda ante. In your hand 10 steps are available or 5 steps are available. We need to execute all the 5 steps. Finally you will get the final outcome or final solution. Otherwise no. Okay. How many operations are available? 2 operations. One operation execute cheste answer vastada? Ledu. How many operations we need to execute? 2 operations. Finally in your hand 17 available. Okay. Let's sit down. 2 finite number of steps are available in your hand. We need to execute according to the rules and regulations. Finally in your hand 17 available. Finite number of steps. All the steps are to be executed. In your hand 10 steps. If you are executed 8, no, we didn't get the solution. Complete 10 number of steps are executed in sequence, starts from 1 to 10. Finally in your hand answer available. Solution available. Over? No, just write. Slowly, no problem. Slowly write. Okay, no problem. After this I close. Okay. After the properties of an algorithm I close. I'll show few pictures also on the screen after this. Next, absence of ambiguity. The representation of every step of an algorithm should have a unique interpretation which also understand by the human. That is called absence of ambiguity. It is convenient to deal all these algorithms presented in notational representation of this past detail, that is using by pseudocode or by using flowchart. If you are having any ambiguity, compulsory we need to execute with the help of these two more examples in your representation, that is pseudocode or flowcharts. I'll go for pseudocode and flowchart also in the next level, in the next class. Okay? But till now we are in the properties of an algorithm. Write the second property. 100% ర్యాంక్ 1 క్వశ్చన్ అమ్మ, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్. వాడు అడగపోయినా అల్గారిథం గురించి అడిగితే ప్రాపర్టీస్ రాయాల్సిందే. ప్రాపర్టీస్ అడగపోయినా రాయండి, విల్ గెట్ ఫుల్ మార్క్స్. ఫస్ట్, define an algorithm in diagrammatical representation or pictorial representation. Finally you need to give this absence of an ambiguity on the screen. That is the second property. First one, finiteness, and so on up to the last property. Finally you will get full marks. The representation of every step of an algorithm should have a unique interpretation which also understand by the human. Very easy to understand. If you didn't understand, we need to go for the next representation. That is an example for this, either flowcharts or pseudocode. Oh, right slowly, no problem. After this, I close. I don't know how many, just verify. If more, I'll go for the, yes. Only three more available. Only three more, then close, okay? Then I'm the program after this, okay? So I'll give the difference between program, algorithm, and flowchart. ఓకే వాడు ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇస్తాడు దానికి అల్గారిథం రాయాలి అల్గారిథం ఇస్తే ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి అల్గారిథం ఇస్తే ఫ్లో చార్ట్ డ్రా చేయాలి సో వాట్ ఈస్ అన్ అల్గారిథం వాట్ ఈస్ ఎ ఫ్లో చార్ట్ ఐ విల్ గివ్ క్లియర్ పిక్చర్ using different examples very easy to understand okay follow all the steps according to the session available in my class finally very easy to understand with an examples over this one next go to the sequence of definition the next property here two more available then I'll close sequence of definition the sequence in which the steps of the algorithm are to be carried out should be clearly specified all the steps are to be specified clearly and defined and executed finally this is equal to the third property సీక్వెన్స్ ఆఫ్ డెఫినేషన్ అంటే అన్ని స్టెప్స్ క్లియర్గా డిఫైన్ చేసి ఇస్తేనే వాడు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తాడు లేకపోతే వాడికి అర్థం కాదు ఒక్క స్టెప్ మిస్ చేసినా మీకు ఆన్సర్ రాదు if you miss at least a single step from your algorithm you will get the different level of output you will get the different level of result you will get different output different outcome సో 15 దగ్గర రావాల్సింది 17 వచ్చింది అనుకోండి రాంగ్ 15 కావాలి 5 స్టార్ 3 అంటే ఎంత అమ్మా 5 స్టార్ 3 15 ఇన్ యూర్ హ్యాండ్ 17 అనుకోండి ఎక్కడో మిస్ చేశారు 5 స్టార్ 3 ఈక్వల్ 12 వచ్చింది అనుకోండి ఎక్కడో మిస్ చేశారు సో కంపల్సరీ యూ నీడ్ టు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ an expected output finally you are executed in sequence otherwise you are using a non-sequential order in algorithmic specification the instructions are performed from top to bottom ante first to last first step to last step top to bottom top down approach algorithm executed from top down approach means what first step to the last step first step to the last step oh this one only two more left I think three completed yes third one this I think so two more left five properties enough to represent an algorithm last but one input and output definition ఇన్పుట్ అండ్ అవుట్పుట్ డెఫినిషన్ కంపల్సరీ ఇన్పుట్ ఉండాలి అవుట్పుట్ కూడా ఉండాలి ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ అవుట్పుట్ 2 + 3 అనేది ఏంటి ఇన్పుట్ అవుట్పుట్ ఏంటి దానికి 5 రెండు మైండ్లో ఉండాలి రెండు మైండ్లో ఉంటేనే నీకు రిజల్టెంట్ వాల్యూ కరెక్టా రాంగా తెలుస్తుంది 2 + 3 బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఇన్పుట్ 5 బిలాంగ్స్ టు అవుట్పుట్ రెండు తెలుసు నీకు సో ఫైనల్లీ వెరీ ఈజీ టు ఐడెంటిఫై ద రిజల్టెంట్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్టర్ కంప్లీషన్ ఆఫ్ ది లాస్ట్ స్టెప్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్ ఇన్ యువర్ అల్గారిథం లాస్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ రాయకండి అమ్మా ఇన్పుట్ అవుట్పుట్ రాయండి just write only these two oh, wait just write this input and output right just don't write this one just don't write this one inputs and outputs. After this last property, always output belongs to as a result for the given algorithm. Write in your own words, okay? Always just don't copy all those statements in your brain. Try to write, try to read all those points, write by own. Okay, just remember only the logic. Okay, find out the statement from the screen and from the paper, from your notes. Finally, present all those things by using your own words. But remember all the keywords. First property, first property of the algorithm, finiteness. Second one, next third one, fourth one, and the last one, effectiveness. If you get the resultant value 5, you are executed your algorithm effectively. If you will get the result for 2 plus 3 equal to 6, finally you are executed in non-sequential order. Means ineffectively. Effective execute cheyaledu, ekkona mistake chesaru. Final ga in your hand the resultant value that is equal to invalid. Effectiveness, that is the most important property of an algorithm. It consists of basic instructions that are realizable. This means that the instructions can be performed by using the given inputs in a finite amount of time. Finite amount of time lone 2 plus 3 కొట్ట ఈక్వల్ కొట్టగానే 5 వస్తుందా రాదా మీ క్యాలిక్యులేటర్లో? 2 plus 3 టైప్ చేస్తారు, ఈక్వల్ టు కొట్టారు, రేపు వస్తుందా అమ్మా క్యాలిక్యులేటర్లో? ఇప్పుడే వస్తుందా? 5 ఫ్యాక్టరియల్ కొట్టారు. వాట్స్ దట్ 5 ఫ్యాక్టరియల్? 120. 5 ఫ్యాక్టరియల్ కొట్టి ఈక్వల్ టు కొట్టారు, 120 అని అప్పుడు వస్తుందా రేపు వస్తుందా? సో బ్యాక్ అండ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉంది కదా మీ క్యాలిక్యులేటర్లో, క్యాలిక్యులేటర్లో ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసి పెట్టాడు. 5 ఫ్యాక్టర్లు అంటే 120 వచ్చింది, 6 ఫ్యాక్టర్లు అంటే 720 వచ్చింది, 4 ఫ్యాక్టర్లు అంటే 24 వచ్చేసింది. అంటే బ్యాక్ అండ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ అయింది. విత్ ఇన్ ఎ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ సెకండ్స్, ఫైనైట్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్, మెనీ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ ఆర్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్. ఫైనల్లీ ఇన్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్ ద వ్యాలిడ్ రిజల్ట్ అవైలబుల్. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఎఫెక్టివ్నెస్. Starts from first to the last. Go right slowly. This is only the last one. So wait up to some time. I'll give you the instruction to leave from the lab afterwards. Oh, read slowly. This is only the last one. So few pictures on the screen. Observe carefully. What are those? Oh, wait. This is my big billion day. I'll show only two, three pictures only. Uh, Gover uh, Vice Chancellor of Usmania University, Governor from Telangana, Telangana Governor Vishnudev Verma, ISRO Chairman V. Narayanan, ISRO Chairman Narayanan, and here this is only the picture here. I published one book here, my author name. It's an MTech book published along with four authors. One book published, MTech book. This is available in Amazon. My book available in Amazon, Flipkart also. Just search with the help of this title. My book also available here, Dr. Manchikatla Srikanth here, third author. Computer Intelligence, a Nature-Inspired Perspective. My book available in Amazon and Flipkart, on online also. And this one available in Deccan Chronicle, next day. Karimnagar resident awarded honorable doctorate, Deccan Chronicle, and I don't know how many pages written. This much of paragraphs written about me. Oh, three or four or five paragraphs, I don't know. And in all the electronic media in TV9, NTV, ETV Telangana live available.